Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Pokemon fans of the world, and friends and family of our community, how are you guys all doing tonight? So first things first, I want to say thank you guys for all the love and support that you guys have been showing the content as of late. I know I've been saying that a lot more often, and almost to a point where it may be getting a little bit repetitive, but see, here's the thing, man, is that I truly can never say thank you too many times, because without all of you guys, we would not be here at this point right here, right now. And I want to say thank you guys so very much for everything that you guys have done for me, not just as a content creator, but as a person as well. I mean, here's the thing, is that YouTube is a big part of my life now. Like, it's become a big part of my life. Like, it's something that, you know, I think about 24/7, you know, thinking about YouTube and thinking about what kind of videos to upload for you guys, and who am I going to entertain, who am I going to reach out, and who am I going to brighten up their day, so to speak, you know? It's like, one of the biggest reasons why I make content is to reach out to you guys, inspire you, entertain you, and brighten up your guys' day, whether I come at you guys as myself, such as right now, or whether I come at you guys as, you know, MegaCrasher, as my character, you know? So the thing is that, you know, that's the whole part of, you know, inspiring and entertaining, you know? I'm more inspirational when I'm out of character, but I'm more entertaining when I'm in character, kind of thing, you know? Inspiring and entertaining, a very unique dish and a very unique combination that has a whole bunch of flavors that I just absolutely enjoy dishing out to you guys. So I hope you guys like what I provide to you guys in terms of content. And also, ladies and gentlemen, see, here's the thing, is that I also want to address this, you know, the clapping and stuff like that. I know I've been getting a little bit better at that, but the thing is, I've had some of you guys, you know, point out to say, you know, hey, man, it's like you clap a lot. It's like one shot whenever this guy claps. And believe me, man, I don't want any of y'all to be playing that kind of game, man, because the last thing I want is to be responsible for someone to go to the hospital for liquor poisoning, potentially, because of how many times I clap. We're not going to be doing that kind of shit, man. Please don't do that, okay? I'm here to entertain and inspire, not to give bad ideas and to get people in trouble. That's not me, man. But see, here's the thing, is that another reason why I bring forth to you guys this real quick update video is to ask you guys a question. Now, I've low-key posted a straw poll on this, and I posted it to my Twitter and to my Facebook group, Mega Madhouse, but I am here and now posing this to you guys, and I want your guys' honest-to-goodness opinion, and I also want your guys' vote on the straw poll as well, so that way I can kind of keep track numerically as to how many of you guys really do care about what I'm about to present you guys with, and that is the return of our shoutout series. Now, for those of you guys that have been around since, well, quite a long time, because I remember it was like all the way back in February that we did our first ever full-blown shoutout series video. It was Super Saturday Shoutouts that I called it. Tried to make it as unique as possible, you know, by adding the Super and Saturday Shoutouts and all that stuff. Have my own theme and my own sort of gimmick and all that. And here's the thing, is that, you know, I kind of find that with the fact that I had kind of like a lack of rule structure, it was sort of like the whole first come, first serve. Whoever wants to have a shout out, hey man, you know, just let me know, I'll come through and, you know, just kind of give you a shout out, and, you know, just hopefully you'll grow from it. And I've had some of you guys say that my shout outs have really helped you guys, but the thing is though, is that I've noticed that those videos don't exactly do too well. I mean, the thing is that we take a look at other people that have done shout-out videos, you know, like my friend Itzbray, who unfortunately got terminated. I mean, I still think that the whole situation with him being terminated again is entirely BS, but that's just my opinion. And I also know what the situation is, but I'm not going to get into it because it's not my business. All I can say is that we all make mistakes. I'm not going to justify it, but I'm not going to turn my back on my friend just because he made mistakes. He's learning from it, and the thing is, all we can do, if you guys do know about the situation, is stand by his side and support him and lead him on the right track. But we're not going to be talking about that exactly, so sorry for the segue. What I'm trying to say is that, you know, there's been a lot of people that have been doing a lot of shoutout series, and to be honest with you, it's like I've been trying so hard, you know, through every single video that I've done every single week, trying to tap into how is it that they are able to get so many results and have so many people be active like on so many of these channels that they are, shouting out, how am I going to be able to tap into that? How am I going to be able to use that to my benefit to be able to benefit all of you guys? Because the way that I see it is like my benefit is your benefit, my gain is your gain. It's like I want everybody to grow kind of thing. That's one of the reasons why I started up the whole Shoutout series. And then I'm thinking, okay, well, wait a second here. I kind of noticed that, these guys have a rule structure. So I'm like, okay, well, not really one for rules. I'm not much of a stickler for rules. It's just like, okay, you kind of just wing it, You don't really go by rules these days. Just you kind of wing it and hope for the best but expect the worst kind of thing. I mean, well, I should say, like, don't ever go by the rules, but, that's just my way of thinking, but don't take that to heart. But see, here's the thing. Is that when it comes to rule structures, I'm like, okay, these rules here, they may seem like, there's like quite a few rules for the sake of quote-unquote entering in a shoutout, but it's like, okay, these rules do in fact enforce structure, and they do in fact enforce results, because it encourages people, it incentivizes people to come in and, be active not only on your channel, but also be active and check out the channels that you are supporting, and if that's, part of the rules, then that increases your chances of being on the next shoutout video. Trust me, I've been there lots of times. I've been on several shoutout videos from Itspray. I mean, the guy shouted me out more times than I can recall. I mean, holy hell, like that young man's been really good to us, and that's why you could say that I'm a little bit more lenient. Well, I shouldn't say a little bit more lenient, but a little bit more forgiving when it comes to mistakes from friends, because here's the thing, mistakes happen, and it's one thing to make a mistake, it's another to not fix it. That's a second mistake. That's two for the price of one that you don't exactly want to come across, you know what I'm saying? But with that said, though, I've been doing some thinking, and I've had some of you guys ask me about, the whole Shoutout series. When am I going to be bringing back the Shoutout series? When am I going to be doing Shoutouts again? This, that, everything else. I'm just saying, okay, whoa. Hold the phone here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm thinking, okay. And I thought about this real hard. I'm thinking, okay, if I am to bring back the Shoutout series, how am I going to make a big-time impression with our new and improved Shoutout series? How am I going to get these channels that I shout out results? And how am I going to get them growth, and how am I going to make it so that it can be an active series, an active cycle of give and take kind of thing, where you give support and you get some in return kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of one of the main focal points when it comes to shoutouts, at least in my opinion, is the continuous cycle of growth and support, When I say subscribe, support, stay positive, that isn't just a catchphrase, which, by the way, was made famous by Tommy NC 2010. Shout out to you, buddy. I gotta say, you're still an inspiration. The thing is, though, man, is that, like, with the whole subscribe, support, stay positive, subscribe, support, stay positive. There you go. No tongue-tying there. The thing is that, that phrase isn't just a little catchphrase. This is just a little slogan. It ain't just words, okay? It's a principle. It's a three, you could say it's like a three-part principle for the price of one, Subscribe, should kind of go without saying, subscribe to the community, because I'm doing the absolute best I can, and I can always improve, but I'm always doing the best I can to deliver you guys real good videos and real good content. And based on, your guys' comments, you guys seem to really dig, some of the new stuff that's been taking place. You guys are digging the reviews. I really appreciate your guys' input on the reviews. Had very little complaints about that. And I know that some of you guys were saying about, like, how I should probably add, like, a demonstration, like a replay or something like that, to demonstrate the set effectiveness of said Pokemon. I might do that in, like, Pokemon Showdown live videos. Like, I might build a team around a Pokemon that I analyze, use that set, and then build from there and demonstrate it, and go from there kind of thing. Kind of do a little bit of what PokeMD does, but not do it to the point where it's like outright copying. Because I want to be organic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be a carbon copy of someone. I want to be myself. I don't want to be the next so and so. I want to be the first MegaCrasher. I want to be the first Corey. I want to be the first of my kind to be on YouTube and to have my own niche, to carve my own niche, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Holy hell, I just got into a big-ass tangent. What was I talking about? Oh, yes. Shoutouts. And then we get to the support factor. Support should kind of also go without saying that we're all about that support here, especially for our shoutout series. And then stay positive is something that I hold dearest to my heart, is the fact that, let's just say that I've been a changed man over the last few years. I was in a real dark place. I'm not going to get into any sappy, kind of reminisce over bad memories, BS, and kind of, get all, I'm not going to get all sentimental in that regard, basically what I'm trying to say. The thing is that I'm a changed person, and I'm always looking forward, and every now and then I look back on the mistakes that I made, and I see what I can do to look forward and make it so that I not only never make those mistakes again, but I learn from said mistakes in the past, and I become a better person as a result. And one of the biggest driving factors, in my opinion, is by staying positive, and that's kind of been a rule that I incorporated in the whole Super Saturday Shoutouts, was subscribe, support, stay positive. Subscribe to us, subscribe to the channels that I shout out, support them, support us, and stay positive, meaning the fact that stay positive, your time will come if you truly believe in the dream, and you keep busting your ass every day. The fact is that there's only one person that can get in your way when it comes to your dreams and your happiness and your hopes, and that's yourself. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you're your own worst enemy. You are your own obstacle. You have to conquer yourself. I mean, I know that's a quote from Navi from Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, we were battling Shadow Link and all that stuff, which, that quote was totally unintentional, so I apologize for that. But it fits at the same time, So I'm honestly thinking, ladies and gentlemen, I am honestly thinking about starting up the Shoutout series again, but I'm thinking about kind of rebranding it a little bit and not doing it so that's like a weekly thing, and also kind of setting a limit. Like, say, for example, every single time I do a Shoutouts video, say, for example, I have a maximum of 5 channels, meaning that if I have less than 5 channels, I'm not going to be doing a shoutout video, but if I have 5 channels at least that wants to have a shoutout, well then right there, I can give you that shoutout video, and I'm not sure if it's going to be a weekly thing, a bi-weekly thing, once every 3 weeks, or once every 4 weeks, or every month, or something like that. I'm going to be working on the final details, behind the scenes, depending on what your guys' responses are when it comes to whether or not you guys want to have the Shoutout series make a return on this channel. Now, here's the thing, with that being said, there does have to be some rules, unfortunately, and I'm going to be polishing up the rules here and there just to make sure that everything is finalized should the comeback come through, but the general basis of these rules is obviously subscribe, support, stay positive. If you want a shout out, then, subscribe and be a part of our community, because, we're all about that support the community. So you could say that subscribe and support kind of go hand in hand together. They both basically mean the same thing, just worded differently and all that, and, have some slight differences. And then staying positive, be positive, be hopeful for the fact that you will succeed if you want to be a serious YouTuber. If you dream about anything in life and you're damn serious about that, just give it your all every day and you will succeed. But see, here's the thing, is that at a minimum, I want you guys to check out the channels that I shout out, because I don't just shout out the channels for the sake of throwing out a little video, It's the fact that it's like, okay, these people are coming to me. They're depending on me to give them a shout out and to, help them grow, and that's my intent. That's what I want. I want everyone to grow. Because I feel like that we all have a right to be here on YouTube, and if you want to be a content creator, you like every now and then you're going to want to have a little bit of support. You're going to want to have a little brush up against someone bigger and have them shout you out. So it's like, okay, put yourself in their shoes. If you were in their shoes and, you had a dream and you really wanted support, you really wanted growth, but we have shoutouts, and there are a few rules that you got to follow, but guaranteed without a shadow of a doubt that you will get a shout out when these rules are followed. Guaranteed. No scams, no BS, none of that shit. No, I'm 100% when it comes to shoutouts, and I know that shoutout series have a really bad reputation. I get that shit, okay? I see people every now and then bitch and complain about shoutout series, and I come across people that just really dislike the concept of shoutouts because it's like, they say all these things. It's like, well, wait a second now. It's like, that might be your opinion, your experience, but maybe you came across the wrong person to depend on when it comes to getting a shoutout, Maybe you didn't come across someone like myself or another person that genuinely just wants to help channels, And that's one of the reasons why I'm here is because, I want to help you guys. It isn't just to inspire and entertain. It's to help you guys have, smiles on your face and to be, to have a better day through my content, whether I'm inspiring as myself or entertaining as MegaCrasher. As long as at the end of the day I make you guys laugh and smile and be proud of yourself and be happy with who you are, then you know what? I did my due diligence. I did my job. That right there is one of the best victories that you could ever have, is making another real living, breathing person happy. Happy with themselves, happy with the way things are going. And same with shoutouts, that's another reason why I made those shoutout videos, because those channels I shout out, I want them to be happy. I want them to say, to think it's like, hey, you know what? It's like I earned this shoutout, and this guy really cares about my growth, and here I am getting all this growth from his amazing community. That's kind of what I want to have. Now, I'm not saying that, because we got over 5,000 people subscribed, that all of us have to suddenly watch these videos, and these people are going to gain 5,000 subs overnight. No, that's not how it works. No. Growth takes time, people. It takes time. I mean, hell, it took me over 2 years to get to this point right here, But what I'm saying is, at the very, very least, go and check out their channels. Leave a comment on their latest video to say that, you checked out their channel and, give your honest thoughts about it and, actually help them out. Give them some critiquing, I'm not saying, write a big summary and all that stuff, but, just like a few sentences kind of thing, something that, encourages them and gives them more incentive to do better content, to which that it will actually earn your subscription should you actually choose to subscribe, Yeah, I mean, that right there, like I said, that's just kind of like a rough draft, so to speak, of what the rules are going to be like. Like I said, everything's not finalized yet. That's where I need your guys' help. This is where I need your guys' honesty as to whether or not you guys want to have the Shoutout series make a return. So, whew, with that being said, holy hell, that was oh man, that was a big lungful. With that being said, though, guys, I want to say thank you guys again, and man, I gotta stop clapping. Okay, I'm gonna make a habit right here and now to try to cut down on the clapping, or at the very least stop, or if I get the urge, I'll just slap myself in the face, but I don't want to be red cheeks all over, So, with that being said, I want to say thank you guys all very much for watching this video, and I apologize for it being a little bit ranty. I mean, well, there's no little bit about it. It was very ranty because it was on the spot and all that shit, and it's going on 20 minutes, so I'm going to cut things off here by saying thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, straw poll in the description box down below, and leave your thoughts as well when it comes to the Shoutout series. Would you guys like to see make a return? And if so, what would be your guys' suggestions as to, what sort of rules that, we could make in place, what we could do to make the Shoutout series more appealing, and what we could do to make it, a really polished, best that we've ever done kind of Shoutout series. Like, something that is, like, very, very, very organic, like, pretty much to the soil is what I'm trying to say. I want this to be as original and as organic and as homegrown as possible. So, with that said, damn it, there I go again. Ow, that actually hurt. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. So, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, subscribe, support, stay positive, keep it 100, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. It's now time for me to get to sleep, man. My brain is shutting down. I can't talk. To get to sleep because I got to work tomorrow, and tomorrow I got a feeling it's a big-ass day, man. So, with that said, thank you for watching. Have a good night.